So how much coffee should you be drinking? Is it okay to sit all day if you get your workout in? And what is the best diet out there? Those are just a few of the 49 questions our next guest is answering in his new book. Eat, Move, Think is a look at how to live your best life, breaking it down into 3 pillars: nutrition, physical activity, and mental health. Shaun Francis is the man behind the book. Good morning to you.
Morning, Ben.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I love how accessible this is. It's a great concept for a book. When you open this up, you've got your 49 questions. They're answered. Each one is answered in a few pages. Talk to me about the structure of this book for you.
Well, the format was really deliberate because, and it's the way the book is organized. There's an overwhelming amount of health information out there. I mean, literally every day we can read a new article about should I eat this food or not eat this food? Does it cause cancer? Doesn't it cause cancer? I mean, even recently, Starbucks in California was asked to put a label on their coffee saying it causes cancer. So we thought, as opposed to overwhelming people with the information, why don't we ask those questions that everyone wants answered and make it really interesting for folks to understand from a lay perspective. Should I, shouldn't I, can I, how many hours do I need, this and that. So that's how we went about the book.
And one of the things that makes it interesting is all the people you talk to. You talk to astronauts, Navy SEALs, Olympic champions. But there was one person in particular that you talked to, you said really stuck out. It was a retired U.S. Air Force colonel, and he gave you the title for the book.
He did. Mike Parkinson, a physician and former chair at the Preventive College of Medicine in the United States. And we were talking about prevention in general, right, and longevity and high quality of life. And he said, Shaun, it's really simple. It's not complicated. It's eat, move, think.
Yeah.
And I said, tell me more about that. And again, it's not complicated, but I thought the way he categorized it was brilliant. And then in talking to my book publisher, I was using that as the working title. And they said, look, that should be the title of the book because it really captures it.
And it's simple. It's simple, much like the questions that are answered in the book. So let's get to some of those questions, those really well-distilled questions. What is the best diet?
Well, we talk about it. It's there's so many diets, again, that you hear about, and I have so many friends doing different things. They're, paleo, they're fasting, and they're vegan. But all of the science literature says the Mediterranean diet, food philosophy, is really the best. If you want to prevent cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes, heart disease.
Eat like the Greeks.
Eat like the Greeks, the Mediterranean basin, mostly green, not too much, right? I mean, for busy people, when you're out traveling, you're at restaurants, how do you put all that together? And that's really it. I think the more complicated your diet is, the less likely you are to adhere to it.
All right, the next question, I'm going to say this is for other people, not people like me who get up close to 3 o'clock in the morning. How much coffee should I be drinking?
Well, again, this is fascinating because I'm a big coffee drinker. Yeah. And, you really can have 3 to 6 cups of coffee a day.
Yes!
Now, the caffeine, if you do have an issue with caffeine, we don't want the caffeine to cause you not to sleep, right?
It's not giving me that problem.
Yes.
No. All right, here's another one I got to know about. How many glasses of wine can I drink on a Friday night?
You can have a couple glasses of wine as a guy,
yeah,
and you can have 1 glass of wine as a female.
Is it okay to sit all day if I get in my daily workout?
No.
No.
In short, when you talk about working out, cardio is length of life. Strength training is quality of life.
Okay.
And standing is an independent variable, right? So just because you go and you do your high-intensity workout, after this, for example, if you then are sedentary all day, that's still a negative.
Right. All right, listen, we only have a little bit of time left, but I really want to get to this last part. You're a CEO, and you're also a father of 3. What's the most constructive way to provide criticism?
Carefully. I got 3 boys. Yeah. They're fantastic. My oldest just went off to university, so we have a pretty healthy dinner table debate. I mean, one thing I would say is we get a lot of the issues around eating and having that meal together, and that's really changed the family dynamic, and we talk a lot of things out.
Well, listen, I can't believe that you were able to write this book. You're such a busy guy. I spent a little bit of time in the gym with this guy as well. He can lift a small car over his head. I've seen him do it. Shaun, thank you for being here. Congratulations on the book, and I'll see you at the gym.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.